Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NFL matches that is happening on Thursday, September 14, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Minnesota Vikings vs Philadelphia Eagles. Take Minnesota with the points. The Vikings were deadlocked with the Bucs in the fourth quarter of their season opener on Sunday until the defense bent enough and allowed a field goal with 5 minutes remaining. To that point, they had allowed only 17 points but struggled on the day to get any pressure on the quarterback, recording just one sack. They allowed 242 total yards, 7th fewest in Week 1, with 169 through the air and just 73 on the ground. Danielle Hunter had 7 tackles in the game, including the only sack and only 2 tackles for loss. On offense, the run game was completely grounded as they legged out just 41 rushing yards. Kirk Cousins had a strong game at QB, going 33-44 for 344 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Top target Justin Jefferson picked up where he left off last season, pulling in 9 passes for 150 yards, second most yards of any receiver in Week 1. Injury report. Starting center Garrett Bradbury missed the opener with a back injury and with a short week will be a big question mark once again. A pair of ankle injuries also leaves in doubt the status of starting linebacker Marcus Davenport and offensive tackle Christian Darrisaw. Last season, these two teams faced off in Week 2, with the Eagles emerging victorious with a 24-7 win at home. The Vikings are eager to avenge that loss and are expected to rely heavily on their defense. They may draw inspiration from the New England Patriots game plan in Week 1 against the Eagles to find ways to slow down Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense. Despite turnovers, Kirk Cousins displayed his passing skills on Sunday, and having a talented receiver like Justin Jefferson is a valuable asset for any quarterback. Given that Mac Jones and a limited Patriots receiving core managed to amass 306 passing yards against Philadelphia, it seems plausible that Cousins and his supporting cast could achieve similar success. Additionally, it's anticipated that the Eagles' defense may not put too much pressure on Cousins. Conversely, the Eagles' offense is expected to encounter difficulties against the Vikings' defense. The Vikings are likely to focus on containing Hurts in the pocket and applying early pressure to disrupt his rhythm. All in all, the game is shaping up to be an interesting matchup, with the Vikings seeking revenge and both teams aiming to exploit their opponent's weaknesses. Take the under here. After jumping out to the quick lead, the Eagles were probably a little surprised to find the Patriots catching up and keeping up. The offense was only able to muster 3 field goals in the second half and managed just 251 total yards, 9th fewest in Week 1. Jalen Hurts had just 170 passing yards, going 22-33 with 1 touchdown. Both A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith were targeted 10 times and made 7 catches apiece. Brown led all receivers with 79 yards, while Smith was on the end of Hurts' lone TD pass. Defensively, Philadelphia had a tough day, giving up 382 total yards, 5th most, with 306 of those yards coming through the air. However, it was the defense that got to the end zone first for the Eagles this season. Darius Slay picked off a Mac Jones offering in the first quarter and took it 70 yards for a pick 6, making the score 10-0 at the time. Slay had 3 tackles and 3 pass deflections in TH game. When these two played just last season, there was a total of just 31 points scored against a total of 49.5. Week 1 showed that both of these offenses still have plenty of work to do to get up to snuff. I don't expect that to happen with a short week before this game. There will still be mistakes made and there will be turnovers in this game. Ultimately, it's the defenses who will shine in this one, and I really like the Vikings to step up the biggest on that front. Minnesota is banged up on the offensive line, and Philly's starting running back has rib issues that are sure to slow him up a bit.